Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. This time it's a Mancera. It's been absolute ages since I've reviewed a Mancera. This is a house I really enjoy because I'm guaranteed a lot of fun when I'm trying a Mancera fragrance. Got quite a few in my collection. The last time I probably reviewed a Mancera was back in 2018. Kumkat Wood. This has been in my collection for some time now, probably since 2016. You can see about half of this 60 ml has been used, and it's quite a creative, unusual vetiver fragrance. It was released back in 2013, I believe. I didn't need 3 sprays, but I thought I'd missed the first spray. I didn't. So, excuse me. Kumkat Wood, very unusual fragrance. And you know, it is one for those people who have a little bit of experience with fragrances. So, when you first spray, you are delighted with brilliant blast of citruses, which is tangy and sweet, mixed with spices. Spicy citruses with damp forest floor, patchouli and vetiver. So let me show you a picture. This is what the fragrance smells like initially, plus the citrus notes. So it's damp, smoky, forest floor kind of a smell, and it's mixed with lovely citrus notes and lovely floral notes. That's what you get in the initial blast. But the fun starts after the fragrance starts to dry down in about half an hour. Yeah, when the fragrance becomes a bit more smokier and a bit more drier. Yeah, so now at the moment it's quite damp. So it becomes very dry and quite smoky, church incense kind of smoky, or maybe even bonfire kind of smoky, as if you're trekking in the forests and for some reason you've decided to sort of char your fruits. Unusual it might sound, but it smells like charred fruits. And fruity creaminess is supported by a dry vetiver, smoky dry vetiver. Unusual but very nice. And then there's this creaminess to it, musk and sandalwood. Really enjoyable. The fragrance has both dampness and warmth. Initially it's damp, then it's dry and warm. So they've used patchouli and amber with sandalwood. So becomes lemony, warm, spicy, vetiver, smoky and warm. So many things, and it just is like a beautiful walk in the woods on a sunny kind of a spring autumn day. That's how I summarize this fragrance. The fragrance also has quite a bit of floral muskiness to it, which is what comes to the fore when it's really damp. Today it's not damp, it's quite warm today. So it's less floral. Probably they've used some nondescript florals. Sometimes I get rose as well, but mostly I get this smoky vetiver, creamy fruits, spicy, tangy citruses. That's what I get. And a lot of isoe super. So, pros and cons. Number 1 pro, unusual vetiver. There are a lot of vetivers, most of them try to do the green soapy thing. This has the green soapy element as well, but it's muted down. This is more about fruity, creamy, smoky vetiver. Amazing. Very unusual and very nice. Number 2, upside, quality. So, Mancera, some people class Mancera as a niche brand. I'll go with that, but I don't agree with it. But most of the creations are linear. This one has a little bit of development, but the quality of the scent is fantastic, and the composition, creativity, as I mentioned. So creative, quality, both are very, very nice. Number 3, for a vetiver lover, this is a new experience. There are either vetivers who do the green thing, there are fruity vetivers, and there's dry, smoky vetiver like this one here. Very different scent. This is Encre Noire, à l'extrême by Lalique. I've reviewed this one. So, quite different. So, this one is in that genre. Smoky, unusual kind of a vetiver. And this one is compared to Almond Jane Man, or Almond Man, which I believe Luca Turin has given 5 stars to. I don't think much of Luca Turin anyways, but 5 stars, and this is compared to a 5-star scent, so you can imagine this is quite quite something. It's definitely very creative and very enjoyable. So downsides, performance. It has a lot of ISO super, so I go nose blind. But sometimes I smell it, especially when I'm out and about. It's an outdoorsy kind of a fragrance, so I smell it. But performance on me, longevity is phenomenal. So it lasts till the next day. Yeah? And sometimes even after the shower. So you will smell this fragrance on your skin for a long, long time. The problem is projection, at least on me. Sillage, low to medium, so it doesn't leave a trail, but somehow, I don't know, mysteriously, when you're out, you'll keep smelling this fragrance. When it's windy, when a little bit of breeze is blowing around you, you'll smell it. Other downside could be that I don't think you'll get a lot of compliments with this. I haven't received any because it's an unusual smoky vetiver, smoky fragrances. I don't know whether they get you a compliment or not. I have got many incense-based fragrances. They don't get me compliments. So it depends on who smells you. But I can't guarantee that you'll get a compliment. So that's the other downside. Now, age groups. This fragrance is a reserved, contemplative, but yet very unusual, very creative, very likable. So it's that kind of a personality, There's an hidden aspect to it, or there's another aspect of reservedness, but also very jolly and jovial. So both aspects beautifully balanced. That's the kind of personality which this fragrance will suit to. This is an outdoor scent. I wouldn't wear this to office unless it is probably a cold, sunny autumn's day. That's when I'll wear it to office. But it's too smoky for office. It's outdoorsy, family get-togethers, friends, cinema, that sort of thing, If you like vetiver, you will enjoy this. Age groups. It's a mature scent. Vetiver anyways is mature. And this one is quite smoky and slightly reserved kind of a fragrance. So 35 plus. But still quite enjoyable. You can see by the dent in the bottle. I enjoy this fragrance. So I've covered compliment factors, occasions, outdoorsy occasions, weather, autumn, spring, wonderful. Spring is wonderful, so is autumn. Marks out of 10. Oh, value for money. Value for money for Manceras are pretty high. You get your money's worth. That's why people really love this brand. You might get disappointed because of 2 counts, lack of sort of projection and limited opportunity to wear it, and maybe even compliments. I don't know. That's going to be case by case kind of thing, subjective. So marks out of 10. 7 out of 10. It's a good scent. I enjoy it. But whether you will like it or not depends, so test it out. 7 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.